Text-to-video AI generation. Yes, you heard me right, as in text prompts that can create original video footage of absolutely anything. What is happening? With Runway AI's new Gen 2 text-to-video feature, we can create endless videos of any style and beyond. And the good news is, it's only gonna get better with time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So head over to runwayml.com to get started and to log in or sign up. Now to start, there is a free version of the software. It's quite limited, but if you just want to check it out briefly and get your feet wet, it's a great starting point. So next we can click on Introducing Gen 2, and you'll be met with a prompt box, which we'll talk about in a second. First, it's worth mentioning that if you're looking for inspiration or a starting point of sorts, you can scroll down and choose from a bunch of pre-made prompt styles. But for now, we're gonna go up to the text prompt box. So we can start by typing in a simple prompt like basketball, for instance, and we'll get an all right result, nothing crazy, but believe me, the real power is in the prompts. Here's the general prompting style that the team at Runway recommends. So it goes initial prompt plus in the style of plus your modifiers. So let's try this prompt. I'm gonna write a skyscraper in the style of a modernist painting surrounded by smaller homes on fire in Northern Ontario. And if we compare this to the prompt format provided by the team at Runway, we can see the proper format in use. So then we can hit generate and we'll get this loading bar here for a brief moment before our generated video appears. So not bad at all for our first example, but we also have a few additional settings in the paid plan that are super helpful as well. So if we go to the settings button here, we can select interpolation, which will smooth out your video by adding additional frames, and upscale, which ensures your footage is looking crystal clear. Now with those both enabled, let's hit generate again and see what happens. And as you can see, this generated video feels a lot smoother and sharper. Now let me show you perhaps my favorite feature. We can actually upload a style reference image along with our prompt to lend as an example for color palette and overall feel. So now let's upload that reference image and hit generate again. Now with this example, you can definitely see the style reference in effect with the orange and blue tones. Now finally, let me show you a bit about the dashboard so you can see where everything is. So if we go to our assets folder, this is where you can find and download all of your prompt generations and more.
Now, it's also worth mentioning that I did film this video a couple months ago, and since then, Runway has updated, has a few more features, in particular director mode, which gives you control over your shot type. You'll see we have speed controls here, and we also have camera motion controls. So this is super convenient if you want to customize your shots even further and even play around with the speed. So we'll play around with our camera control in director mode, hit generate, and you'll see the results reflect those settings. So if we play it back, we get the results that we input into our camera motion.
Now, as much as I think the software is in a really great place so far, what I'm most excited about is where it's going to go in the future. This is super new, and if you look at any technology that's groundbreaking, it takes a few years to really hit its stride, and so far this is already amazing, so I can only imagine what it's gonna be like in the next 5-10 years. I really think it's gonna change the way we work as creatives, so what better time than now to start learning it. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.